He's totally
until his
imprinted
mother
on you.
pushed me away and said, okay, I can take it from here.
Yeah.
And I stepped back and let her finish.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty much it. I just let him be a horse.
Mm-hmm.
And every time we handled him, we were just soft and gentle with him, and just, there was no special training. Just spent time with him and loved him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a lot of the reason why I was able to take him out in the woods on his 9th ride.
Mm-hmm.
And him take the lead. And I mean, I got experienced trail riders with me. They've been riding for years, dead broke horses. They're looking at me like, this is freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all because of what Frank Bell taught me and what I just did here.
And so, like, I guess I'm wanting her to have the assurance that, see, she's heard what happened with me and Frankie and what you handled there. I want her to have the assurance that that's so unlikely to happen with this horse, because Frankie was he was a problem horse, right?
Well, and these horses his mother was about the most bomb-proof horse you could ever find. And she'd walk along the trails just like this. Just as slow as she could. And, you know, he's going to have a lot of that horse in him, even though they're not blood relations, because Montana, my Mustang, raised him in the pasture. So he's going to have a lot of his alpha male characteristics. But there's nothing wrong with that, you know? I don't know.
My baby. Hi.
Aww. Love her, else he wants to put a tie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I just love him.
Him and Ty get along pretty good.
And just give, and they'll get back to you.
Will he pick up the characteristics of the other horses that he was around?
I don't think so now. I think his formative years are over, and he's pretty much just going to be himself now. He's not going to have that monster over there. He can be a monster.
You mean that one?
No, mine. The other one that I proposed.
I never saw that one come at me like it was like
Mine did.
spirit.
He's like, what's going on over here?
All you got to do is act like a cougar.
Yeah, just act big.
Do this, get tall, and just walk towards them and go.
Did you just teach him not to love me?
Oh,
Oh no, that's beautiful. Oh, look at him go.
oh my gosh.
I was going to go anyway, but no, if you got a horse coming at you, just get large.
Yep.
You're not angry, you're not mad, you're just being assertive is all you're doing. And they respect it.
Have you stood in front of that one?
He tried to run over me
His
one
name
day.
was like on fire.
No, he tried to run over me one day, and asked her, I just stood there and pushed him back. You're not going to do this.
Jim kicked him in the chest, and then when he was just walking by, Jim went like, "I'll kick you
What
again."
the horses do.
Yeah.
You know, it's your job to become the alpha female,
Right.
the alpha male.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with going, get out of here. Let him respect that. Because that's what the other horses are going to do with them. They want respect. But you're being, this is not authoritarian. It's authoritative. Which is, you know, tough love. And, you know, if you don't ever punish a horse, but you, I don't know, you don't discipline them, but very briefly. Like if a horse is, I'm sitting there working, putting saddle on, and that horse reaches over and bites me right here, I don't even think about it. His mouth gets this. Get him where he bit you. Whatever he used to go after you, get him right there. Or take a finger and poke it in the corner of his mouth. Or if you got one that's in the habit of doing this, take some duct tape and take thumbtacks and put them upside down and just let him bump into them. Don't hit him with it, just let him bump into them.
Yeah.
You know,
Like barbed wire.
or a piece of a nail or something. I mean, not one that's sharp. You don't want to hurt him, but you want to get his attention. And I'm the last one that's going to abuse a horse. And that's not what this is all
No,
about.
yeah. Well, moving forward, like, how do you know? Like, obviously, Skip is amazing. How do you know when, like, he's going to sense if I'm weaker than him or more alpha than him?
Yeah, he will.
How do I know when he's getting in my space to a place where I need to do that? Because he comes up to me the couple times I've been here, and he literally puts his muzzle, his face, on me. Like he comes up to me like this.
Yeah, he'll do this.
Yeah.
I know. He did that with me, but see, that was okay with me.
Right, but how do I know if that's him
But-
testing me or not? Because it's nice.
That's just not him. He's just being nice.
Okay.
He wants to love you.
So I just have the greatest horse on earth.
And he loves you. You might just. Yeah. But no, I mean, he just likes people. He likes affection. He likes you, or he wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Well, he
But now, if
keeps
he's
doing
getting in your
it.
space, just say, hey, get over here. Stay there. When you're working with him, yeah, that's when to make you keep his space.
Okay.
And that's your comfort zone. And he needs to learn that. I mean, when you're walking him, if he's shoving into you, shove him back over. If he walks forward, pump him back.
So
Shake that rope.
whatever I determine my space is my space with
Right.
him.
Anytime that you're interacting with a horse, somebody's getting trained.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all need to make sure it's you.
Yeah.
And that's what this does right here.
Know that it's not you, that it's the horse, right? You just said that it's you.
Well, so,
He's hoping he has to take Skip back from me. He's
He's
back.
He's sabotaging your
It
butt.
needs to be you, no, it
Yeah.
needs to be him. You
Yeah.
need to be doing
I
the
knew what you
training.
meant. I knew what
Yeah.
you meant.
Okay.
But he's just so, like, I thought he was here for a week or two when I first started seeing him.
Yeah.
And I was so attracted to him. And I'm not in a place where I was ready to get a horse. So
Oh,
it's
yeah?
almost, and he's just, like, so different than any horse I've been around that I just feel comfortable around him. But I don't know if I'm letting him think he's better than me because he just comes up to me
Yeah.
in my space.
No,
and
he's
he
not.
just-
No, that's not dominating.
And I'm like, should
No.
I be like, hey, I got space?
Now, if he's sitting here doing this number,
That's
pushing
dominating.
you, that's domination. If he's trying to push you out of his space,
Yeah.
that's domination. And that's where you say, okay, buddy, and you see what I'm doing here? I'll show you. Put your elbow out here. Can you feel that? You can feel me touching your shirt?
Yeah.
That's how you start. And if that doesn't move him, you push a little harder. And if that doesn't move him, you push to the muscle. If that doesn't move him, you push him to bone until he backs up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah,
But the next time you start with nothing. And you push, and you push, and you push until you get
the response.
movement with
Yeah.
less pressure. And after a while, you go like this, he'll step over. But you have to be consistent with it. And the hardest thing to do with the horse is to have that moment where you have no choice but to get in his face and push him away and make him behave right now. Okay? Like if he kicks at you, that's a no-no. You grab him and you back him up 20 feet. Okay? But when you're done, you bring him back here. You know, same thing with trailer loading. Bring him up there, let him back up. Bring him up, let him back up. You know, it's what I call successive approximation. You know, show him a picture of it, but not the whole thing. Let him get used to it a little bit of time, and he'll walk right in. But there's so much
Yeah.
more, and I can't,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know, because you're going to walk away and forget half of what you saw. But this program will get you what you're asking me for. I know what you're asking, but you haven't said it yet. Is how do I get control? You know, how do I know when I've got control? You know, how do I know when he understands I've got control? This will teach you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when it's time to get in the saddle, and you're sitting there going like this, it's not right.
No.
Because he feels that. You'll both know when it's time.
Yeah.
And don't rush it.
No.
He will let you know because he'll be
Worry about
sitting there.
that.
He'll be sitting there dead broke. You'll have the saddle on. You'll have one leg in there leaning over, and he's just gonna be get in the saddle, will you? You know, that's when you know. And then it's like
Yeah.
left and right, walk around in a circle, get off. That's it for the day. Build up. That way, there's so many people just go out there, grab a halter, throw it in the horse, saddle him up, put the bridle on, and take off like in the movies. There's nobody happy there but the rider, if they live through it. You know, so. But,
Wow. I'm so...
yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna stick in the area for a while if she'll let me.